This is the ALMACO D1. It's a new harvest data collection system by ALMACO that builds on the long legacy of the seed specter units. It's in a weather-tight, rugged aluminum case. With watertight connectors, it's designed to be mounted outside a cab and even out of sight, increasing operator visibility and focus. It's supposed to be part of your combine, not just in it. It's compatible with all our equipment, from our freestanding weigh hoppers all the way up to the brand newest R2s. Has all the capabilities of our previous models with ALMACO designed circuit boards and no battery backup to worry about anymore. The D1 retains all the functionality of the Seed Specter LRX. It's a fully capable 2-channel weight, moisture, and test weight unit with 4 internal relays that are fused at 7.5 amps each, with the ability to run several more external relays should the need arise. It can even be paired with an external controller for more complex operations, such as what we've done on the R2. We can complete this system with the correct moisture blade for your crop. Corn, soybeans, wheat, rice, whatever crop, whatever plot size. This system will handle it from grams to tons. The interface to the D1 is a new application that starts with the computer and resides in the system tray. This application is used to calibrate and verify the connectivity and correct operation of the system outside of the harvest software. The program can be minimized back to the system tray, but closing it prevents communication with the D1. The main screen shows the current values of all the calibrated channels: weight, moisture, temperature, and test weight. Our freestanding weigh hopper only has a weight and moisture channel. The system relays can be tested from the right side of the screen. These functions are machine dependent. On the freestanding weigh hopper, relay 0 opens the weigh hopper, and relay 1 closes it. On more complex systems, such as the ALMACO R2, the D1's internal relays are not used, and the external or machine relays can still be controlled from this page. In the upper left-hand corner of the screen, there's a connection icon that shows the current connection status between the D1 app and the D1 module and optional system controller. The green icon tells at a glance that the system is communicating correctly. In the event that communication is interrupted, for example, the tablet is undocked, the D1 app will bring itself to the front, the icon will show it is disconnected, and the app will switch to the event history page to describe the error. Once the tablet's redocked, the D1 will reestablish connection automatically. From this page, we can view system error, warning, and information events of the D1 history, and it can even be exported to send off for out-of-office troubleshooting. The final page of the D1 app is for curve calibration. All calibration curves are stored on the D1, so changing tablets in the middle of the season is not a concern. The current curve is selected using the drop-down menu at the center, and then curve data is displayed as a table on the left-hand side and a graph in the center of the screen. A tare value can be specified, and that tare value allows for moisture tare, as is common with ALMACO seed specters. The current data, including the calibrated reading and voltage read directly from the system, are displayed here, as well as the current shift applied by the tare. Calibration is then written to the D1 or to a file using the buttons at the lower right of the screen. The calibration procedure is simple. A new point can be added simply by adding a value using the on-screen keyboard, applying the weight or grain sample to the bucket, and acquiring a new point. Notice that when any change is made to the curve is marked as unsaved. The system will not allow you to exit or use that calibration curve until the change is saved or discarded. So if I attempt to go back to the main screen, I get a warning. I'm going to cancel that change and save it to the D1. Calibration points are locked for editing to prevent accidental changes. This is indicated with the unlock button. Now that the system is unlocked, I can acquire a new point, or I can delete that point and confirm the deletion. And I'm again going to save that to the D1. This calibration curve is ready to go. ALMACO's latest version of Vantage HD is compatible with both SeedSpectre LRX and the D1, allowing the use of the same software across the whole fleet as you choose to update your hardware. If you'd rather create your own software, ALMACO can provide documentation, examples, and best practices for connection to the D1 app in the exact manner used by Vantage HD. Here we show that Vantage HD has connected to D1. To an experienced Vantage HD user, the only noticeable changes are that if the D1 app detects an issue, it will report the error to Vantage HD and maximize to draw the operator's attention. And also, the calibration page automatically redirects the user to the D1 app. When entering harvest, the D1 app is automatically minimized to increase operator focus. If your operators have used ALMACO's SeedSpectre product line in the past, we believe that they'll be familiar with the D1's simplified operation. Let's run a cycle on our freestanding weigh hopper. I'm going to introduce some grain to the system. You can see there's a live reading on Vantage HD. I can then cycle the machine, and it locks in the readings. And empties the grain.